Whoa, we were very confused people there. Very confused.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, yes. I flicked the settings too quickly and we were live. We didn't mean to be. Anyway, so YouTube, let's just tell the world in the chat that we are live.
We're live. We're live.
Hello world. Not very original, I know, but what can you do?
What can you do?
What can you do? Right.
So if you're new to Streaming Sunday, this is Mr. B and I'm SJ, and we do things such as unboxing and talking about sneakers that are on the wall behind us and what's on the sneaker news and caught our eye this week.
We do indeed, and usually it's me that opens a box, but this week I believe that SJ can be trusted with Monsieur le Trusty Global.
Which needs sharpening. So this could take some time, so I will apologise for my terrible unboxing skills. So if you've been watching...
And if you haven't, why haven't you not been watching?
There's been a bit of an ongoing saga about a certain pair of AF1s, which I've been debating about for the past 3 weeks.
A saga, SJ?
A saga, yeah. Not the old people's saga, but,
So, can you really be trusted with that?
No, I've done this quite well, actually.
I'm really impressed with this.
Yeah.
I'm super impressed, because if we filmed this for our usual uploads, SJ just can't unbox. She just, I don't know, she has this thing where she just can't do it.
I'm going to keep hold of this.
Packing
just
slip.
In case.
Packing slip just in case.
Because you never know.
You never know.
And I've done it, as always, upside down. But we will get this out the way.
We will.
And we have a nice black and silver Nike AF1 box. Nice. So as I was saying, there's been a bit of an ongoing saga around the AF1 duck boots.
That's true.
Yep.
Very true.
Didn't want to splash the cash, but I've got a dog that needs walking. It's wet. I needed to do it. So
what have we got? So the first thing to describe, I think, is the paper. Who'd have thought that we would describe paper? They are, in fact, stars on this paper.
Yeah, it's embossed with stars. Okay.
That it is.
Now, what colour did I go for? Well, I didn't really have a choice, because if you go for the women's Air Force One duck boots, you only get one choice, which is black.
That's a bit rubbish.
It is, considering the men get the khaki green and the sort of pearlized beigey colour, which actually isn't that nice.
It's a sandy colour. Well, you don't. In fact, while we're on colours and in colourways, pearlized.
Yeah, it's sort of weird. It sort of has that pearlized sheen to it. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, peoples of that there YouTube.
Peoples of
and
the
our
YouTube.
Lovely stuffers.
Stuffers, yeah. We do need to come up with a name for folks that watch these streams and videos. Stuffers sounds weird. Oh, hello.
Yeah, so the reason I ummed and ahed over these wasn't just the price, is that I saw them in the Nike Town in London a couple of weeks ago, and I was a bit like, bit meh, wasn't so sure on them looks wise. But you know what? They actually look better here than they did in store. In store, in black, I thought they looked really quite plasticky. But these are, so they've got rubber here, and round the panel here, this is sort of weatherized leather, because they claim to be totally waterproof and even snowproof.
Snowproof?
Yes.
You checked that?
Well, obviously not, because I've just unboxed them, but Nike claim that these are snowproof.
Can I get the other out?
Yes, yep. Let's put it there so you can have a little look, see?
You get the other out.
So what are you thinking of the black now that...
Again, so I have the green downstairs.
Didn't you bring it?
I didn't. In fact, people...
Why don't you run down?
Why don't you improvise? And I'm going to go and get the green. I'll let you talk through the black.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by this.
Okay. So you've got this... I say it looks a bit like a reptile, sort of scaly skin on the toe here. And that's all the way over. You've got the bit of leather here with the Nike swoosh. And as I said, you've got the leather panels with, I think it's like plastic on the swoosh. And this sort of nylon-y type weatherized material here. Then
I'm back.
Then the stripy pull-on nylon bit on the back. Then you've got these sort of rope laces. Then on the tag here, you've got the AF1. What does it actually say? It just says the AF1, established 1982. Then you've got engineered for winter, and winter has come, as we keep saying. So I'm actually preferring the look of these here than I did in store. Now, Mr. B purchased these the other day.
I did.
So you got yours before me, and you wore them.
I wore them this morning
and yesterday.
Yeah. And yesterday, when we walked in the field, it was soaking, and I can tell you that my feet were toasty warm, and they were as dry as anything. And actually, we took some pictures which we haven't put up on the gram yet, but I deliberately went through the wettest grass just to see how it beaded. And it did bead really well on here.
And the pictures that we've got pick up the beading as well.
Yeah, you can see. And just so you can see...
They're a bit grotty.
These are not for the indoors anymore. These are very much an outdoor boot. And it is an outdoor boot. I think Nike have done very well with these. They feel like... Right, so they have the standard Air Force One bounce to them. Mm-hmm. It feels like you're bouncing along in these. In fact, so much so that when I put on normal shoes today, sneakers that is, they felt a bit flat. I kind of missed the bounce of these shoes. The tread on them, if you want to show the tread without the mud, like just look at how deep I'm going to put that there, how deep the tread is. I don't know if that's been picked up on the camera. There. But like, if we just look, right, I'm going to point at like that's probably a couple of like a half a centimeter deep on the tread here, and it really it grips in the soft soil on the grass. In fact, the only problem with it is if you're on very slippery flagstones, as is outside our house, because it's still all knobbly. You don't actually get a lot of flat surface, and they're a bit slippy. Bit slippy.
And if you've got a dog,
yeah,
and you kick a ball, as you were yesterday, you can really, with this sort of knobbly toe, it kind of acts a bit like a football boot, doesn't it? And you kicked that ball some fair distance yesterday.
I did. I wasn't bending it like Beckham, though, I have to say. I didn't put as much swerve on it. I think what's interesting, I think it picks it up more on the black version on yours, is even though this, I don't think it's pure rubber leather. If you look at it in detail, it actually looks like it's leather.
No, that's not. That's rubber. That bit is rubber.
It would have to be, but I think it has the texture of leather.
Yeah, it does, but it is definitely rubber. It's this bit.
Disagreement on the stuff.
No, it is. No, you can see that's rubber.
Yeah, but yours. Yours very much. They very much look like the rubber here. The texture of it, I think, is designed to look like a premium leather. What's interesting, again, I don't know if you covered this when I was zipping off to get the others, but the leather here, this is so soft. Yeah. Like it just ripples under the fingers. Did you talk about the lining at all?
No, I didn't get onto the lining. I didn't really see So they're quite padded in there, aren't they?
They are. If you take the cardboard out.
I've taken out one of them.
The other thing to note as well, which I only discovered last night, black laces, or green in my case, with little flecks of reflective 3M type material.
Are they actually reflective though?
Well, I did put them under a light last night, and I was like, I'm glowing, sparkling as I'm walking down the street in them. Yeah, so inside, what you've got is it's like an extra layer of material. And because you've got the quilting here around the top, it kind of feels like your foot's in bed. And
these do actually claim to be waterproof in up to 2 inches of water as well.
And I'd also like to point out that the women's language is in English here. I got French and German.
There you go.
Yes, the dodgy import. But like, just look at the grip on that. Like, you're not falling over.
Well, the dog does pull, so...
That's very true. Very true. And one final point of detail for these. So, we mentioned the embossed stars on the paper. On the sole, these knobbly bits here are actually little stars.
Oh, yeah, they are.
And there's stars on the heel.
Well spotted, Mr. B.
And if you really go through and look at the detail, whereas you skimmed over the AF1 established 1982,
there's a star there.
There is a line of stars underneath. And so I think that's a really nice touch of just pulling in the midsole at the sole there, on the tongue, and then through into the box detail.
Yes, I'm just going to do something really quickly.
What's
here.
that? What's that? What's that?
I'm just going to quickly tweet.
Okay, so we're having live tweeting now on the stream on Sunday.
Just reminding.
Are you reminding someone? Ah, yes, of course.
I forgot to remind people.
I forgot to remind people that the stream was live. But that doesn't matter, because if you missed this stream,
you can always catch up.
You can always catch up on Mondays, which it could be Monday where you are. Happy Monday. It could even be Thursday. I hope the week was a good one. I'm hoping I've had a really good week if you're watching this in the future. Hey, what's going on?
But let's get back to the now, not back to the future.
Back to the future. Well, that shoe is dropping tomorrow.
It is. Are you copying?
I am copying. It's orange. You'll see it next week, hopefully on the stream.
Well, if you watched last week's stream, you would have seen us talking about it then.
Exactly. So let's
move these.
Let's
ever
put
so
them
slightly
in like the style that we run. And so I'm going to put that shoe down there, SJ. Mm-hmm. It comes to that time within the show.
Yeah. When
I have to ask you, show up. Right, so YouTube, friends out there, fellow stuffers. Sounds weird. Fellow stuffers.
Yeah.
Are we a show? Are we a stream? Or is it just Sunday night?
What we're doing now?
Yeah.
It's live and it's a stream.
Does that make it a stream or a show?
No, that makes it a live stream.
A live stream. I'm very confused. Anyway, this time of the week, I generally ask you, SJ, what's on your feet at this time of the week?
Well, people.
Yes.
I have been wearing...
These are a bit special.
These beauties.
They are very, very special.
And we put a video up of these yesterday?
We did. Friday, 8 o'clock.
Friday, 8 o'clock, yep. I unboxed these on one night in the week. I was very tired, so I'll apologise because it's a bit
Wednesday.
of a rambling unboxing. Mm-hmm. Bit of leg up action, which I got told off about. But these are really nice.
What? I
You told me not to improvise like that in the future.
Streaming, unboxing, YouTubing is all about improvisation, but when it goes so radically different to what I'm used to filming, it makes it quite difficult.
Anyway, so these, if you haven't seen, are the...
Boom. There we go.
Boom. So, Mr. B.
Yes.
You've seen what's on my feet.
Yes, SJ.
What is on your feet?
What's on my feet, SJ?
See what's on your feet.
Okay, right. So...
I'll get back on.
I have been doing dunks a bit of a disservice recently. And so, why don't you put your cortos up there with the others? You know,
so I
if we
haven't got
can
it back on.
squeeze them all up in there. Right. So here we go. Here we go, people. Boom.
Ooh.
Now that probably looks white to you. I'm going to see if I can get it. Look at that. Look at that. So this is a Nike Dunk Low Pro Elite, and it's from the box series from last year. I think this came out last November.
God, was it really that long ago?
Yeah, these are basically a year old.
Wow.
So the whole shoe, if you can see that out there on the stream, I'm just going to check to see if we've got any chat going on. No, we haven't. Go back to the stream. So, pink box. I have all of the box collection. 3M pink material here, hence why it looks so bright. We have a black patent swoosh. Good fat thick tongue, as is on the Quick Strike TRDs, or traditional, as someone pointed out. Thanks for that. I didn't really think about it. You are so spot on. It's so obvious now. What we never showed on the video, I don't know if we're gonna get that. Ooh,
no, I couldn't pick it up when we.
Let's see if we can go up
it.
there. Ooh,
There you go.
Ooh,
Whoa!
look at that. That's how to do it. Cover
Pop
my
in.
face.
Pop in.
Right. So first of all, pop in. Like look how white that is. But then look at if you can get that stream, look
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
at there. So that's the inner sole, so it's just the boxes and stuff. Kind of cool. I've forgotten how nice these were. They won't be worn in the UK, certainly not this time of the year. I have worn them a little bit, and I'll tell you why, people, how you know this. Creases on the toe box, just there. Only one light one. Not too bad. It's not too bad, but it shows that I wear them. I'm just not going to wear them in this country, so when we go back to California, I might take them with me just to wear. Because, look how gorgeous they are. They're so nice.
They're so pink.
And they still smell, people. Box fresh. So good. Right.
Better than smelling your feet, I guess.
Well, yeah. So we're going to slide this bad boy up a little bit. Right. Let's get this. Right. We need more room on the desk. Boom. Look at that. Look at that for a collection of Nike.
Random collection.
It is a random collection of Nike. It's a... You know what it is?
What?
It's a strong collection of Nike. Oh, you love it. SJ loves it.
So, we're now at that time of the stream where we look at some of this week's sneaker news. So what's been catching your eye this week, Mr. B?
Okay, so first things first.
I see a pigeon.
You see a pigeon, right, hang on. So we're just going to slide in now, people.
And not the sort of pigeon that the dog likes.
Boom. So what have we got here? Ooh, this is hard to do, actually. It's hard for me to... Right, I'm just going to move this here. I'm going to move this around. So what we've got here... So the rumours are... So the Dunk Low pigeon... The pigeon... Oh, what's his name? Ugh, can't remember his name. 2005. This is when dunks went mental. Like, the world went... This is when people were, queuing up and fighting in New York for this particular dunk. Well, the rumour goes that they are actually going to release a high version, and it's probably going to be... I'm just going to check something. It's probably going to be the final dunk in the series of the
15 years.
The 15 years. Sorry, I'm just looking for something on the tube.
I mean, if that is that a real shoe, do we think, or is that like a fake image?
I think it's a fake image. I think it's fake. It looks too composite. It looks too clean. I don't know. It looks like a mock-up to me. But if these do drop, I am copying. I am going nuts over these. Absolutely nuts. So what else have we got that I've been... Let's have a look at the next thing that I've found this week. So, what have we got here? What have we got here?
It's the AF1 addiction.
It is the AF1 SFAF1 addictions. So that they're apparently dropping a pure white,
camo,
but with camo. And but there is a difference to these, and I think you can see it better on this side profile.
So there's the F1 in the camo.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I really like them.
Yeah. Let's go back to
I think
that
I would have
profile.
preferred them in more of an off-white than a pure white. I like that off-white, you know, the ones that I keep looking at. But yeah, they're nice.
They are nice.
It's a very clean shoe.
It is super clean. It's I think now, you know, if we look at them like that, that camo on that particular profile works really, really well. It's the most impractical shoe in the world. Like, a triple white type shoe is just a really hard shoe to wear.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pure white, isn't it?
It is a very pure white. You have to think about gene bleed. You have to think about where you're walking. You're going to have to spray these with a ton of Crep Protect and pray. Yeah. It's, you know, I'd love to cop. I don't think I'm going to.
Nope. Not a good idea. I think you've probably got a fair few in that style now.
No, I've only got 2.
Really? It feels like more than that.
I've only got 2.
Okay.
I just want some with some gum soles at some point.
Okay.
Right, so that was the ASF1s. Right, so then let me just see what else I found. Aha. Right. So
you didn't cop these, did you?
I didn't cop these. So it was the Air Max 30th anniversary, the royal colorway. It was the reissue from the restock. So these were originally in March for Air Max Day.
Okay.
Sorry, like, yeah, whatever it was. But they restocked. I didn't think that these would sell out, and these sold out within about half a day. I'm kind of gutted. The more I see this profile, the more I'm totally loving it. It's why did I not get these? Just to get the pair.
I don't know.
Oh, annoyed I am, YouTube. Absolutely annoyed at myself for not getting these. I obviously saved money and all that, but
You haven't worn the others yet, have you?
I haven't. It's autumn. There's leaf mulch around.
You need your little shoe bag.
I do.
You need to take your wear your beaters.
Yeah.
You need to do what I used to do, like wear your crappy shoes to walk to it, then change into your best shoes when you get there.
That is very true. Right. So. Have we gone on this one?
Nope, not yet.
Right. So this is something you pulled out.
Yeah, I saw these in Selfridges a couple of weeks ago. These are the Alexander Wang Adidas boots. I don't actually know what the style is called, but in black, I really like these. I really like the tri colorway on the sole, and it's quite a nice shape because it's not really a trainer, and you know, from a boot perspective, there's just something I quite like about it. There were some Isabel Marant boots similar to that, more mountain-esque style boots a couple of seasons ago that I quite like too. So yeah, I quite like those for winter. I think those with like, you know, so skinny trousers or like leather trousers with nice chunky knit, I could rock those.
You could rock them.
I quite like those to wear to yoga, to wear, you know, to like, this sounds kind of ridiculous, but to wear when I walk to yoga. They're like, they're just a good sort of, yeah, anyway, I'll shut up.
No.
I like them.
£160
though.
Well, that's standard sort of price.
I know, but I'm really liking those a lot.
Okay. It's Adidas. I'm not a hater, honestly. I'm not a hater. I just buy a lot of Nike. I like the detail on the sole. I love this exposed thread along the midsole. I think that's really cool. That's really, really smart. I like the way they've actually been in this shot on this image. I like the way they've been laced up.
Yeah, the ones I saw in Selfridges are like that too.
Which is kind of cool. I don't know, they might be a bit high fashion for me. Which brings me on to high fashion.
High fashion.
And this is for some of our other friends in the world. So, we've got, this is the Riccardo, I'm going to get this wrong. Right, Riccardo Tisci? Air Force One High collab. A lot of controversy around this shoe amongst certain friends that we have. Some people don't like it. I actually am a fan of this particular shoe. I love the video. This is so cool. Right, let's scroll down the page and see if we've actually got a picture of the shoe. There we go.
I actually really like those trousers.
They rock.
Yeah, I like them.
Like, this is kind of like what's not, first of all, AF1 mid-type shape. You've got this very cool kind of 70s-esque band around the top there, which is obviously on the mids for AF1s.
Yep.
You've got the star. Now, the star reminds me of the Bapes.
Yeah. Yes, that we saw the other week.
Totally,
yeah.
like that's kind of merging truly the Nike and the Bape thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you've obviously got, looks like the NBA logo on the front there. You know, these are kind of cool.
It's not the NBA logo, though, is it?
It looks kind of like it.
I don't think it is.
Right. No, I'm just seeing. It's definitely.
Oh, it
might be. It might be close. Right. Let's get back to the video because the video is just epically cool. If I could make videos like this, I'd be a very happy person. A very, very happy person. But anyway, I think they sold out. I think probably I saw them at, I think Foot Patrol London put up an image this weekend, if not on Friday.
See, weren't those out when we went to Nike London?
I can't remember.
I think they might have just come out. It's like, why weren't they in Nike London?
They're pretty cool though.
And why wasn't the clothing range in there? It's like you've got this awesome space that has lots of awesome shoes and history, etc. But there was no real retail in there, and they should have had that in there.
They should. Right. So enough of Nike.
Sorry.
I'm going to go somewhere where no one would expect me to go. I'm going to go, because it's the weekend, to the weekend Puma EXO, the second collaboration between those two. And we're looking at these now. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of these. And I think there's a theme emerging. They're green, but these are obviously military boot inspired again. I think these are great boots for the winter. They look super cool.
Yeah, I like the
Like
I like the detail around the sole as well, and the way it sort of goes out at the back.
just it's a bit of speedy.
Yeah, a bit 3D.
It's, you know what it could be?
What?
Does Achilles have wings?
Yeah.
So it's like Achilles.
Yeah, kind of.
Achilles. Little in joke there. So obviously I'm not going to ever be as cool as the weekend, so we can just
Yeah,
get
but that's
off.
bad denim. Like, I don't care what brand that is. That is just bad.
So not keen on the pants, but the jacket he's wearing.
Yeah, well,
is
rocks as a
super
jacket,
cool.
but the pants, jeez, no, dude, no.
But he's cooler than me. And then, like, I think on a woman, they're definitely going to be cool. You know, that's a look you could get away with.
Yeah.
So we've
I can
done
rock
that.
that.
We've done that. Right. We're just going to flick to. Talked about that. We talked about the Adidas boot. Finally, we're going to talk.
There's definitely a theme.
There's a theme emerging as I'm planning on traipsing through the wilds of
The GU1.
Of GU1. It's not wild here. It just rains a lot. So skate high, MTE shoes, or mountain, I suppose. Tried these on today. Quite like them.
They were nice.
I think these are going to be fine for traipsing to work. So that would give me the Duckboot for going through fields, and then something just a little bit lighter, but also weatherized Did you have any thoughts on them when you saw them?
I really liked them on foot,
Mm-hmm.
and they work really well with your jeans. You know, they didn't. Whereas these do look a bit. I'm going out into the field.
I was.
You were, and whilst you can go out in the field and carry on walking around town and not look a complete idiot, those just look really nice, and they're weatherized.
They're weatherized. They're I think the suede there's had Scotch Guard put on it.
Yeah, all you need is one of your check shirts, and you're ready to rock your look.
Oh yeah,
Rock your winter look.
my winter look. The other thing to note as well for people out there, these are Ultra Cush as well inside.
My favourite.
Which, or certainly the ones I tried on today were. Fingers crossed that these will be. I'm umming and ahhing about going a half size down. That seems to be a theme for me at the moment. A lot of the shoes that I'm now wearing, the UK 11, US 12 feels a little bit big, and I think that's predominantly because I wore so many Dunks which had so much padding on them that I didn't really notice. And now that I'm finding that there's a bit more room in these shoes, I feel like I need to go down just a little bit. Like, if I could go down a quarter size, that would be perfect.
Just chop your foot off.
Well, you
Chop
know.
your toe off.
So, we're going to... that was enough of that. We are now going to come back to the main... Boom, we're back. So that was a roundup of the news today. It wasn't really a roundup of the news, just things we've seen.
Just things we've seen, yeah.
We've
seen, things we like.
So, what we've got coming up on the main channel this week?
Well, you have a certain pair of shoes to unbox.
I do. They're Nike, they're silver. I'm not going to say any more than that. I've got to unbox those. They might be too cool for me. We'll see. They might be vandalistic. Got another pair of those to buy. We have the on foot of the Cortez, which I'm hoping will go up Tuesday around 8 p.m. UK time, which is 12 p.m. Pacific. And what time is it in New York, SJ?
It will be 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So you can have a little coffee break at work and watch me parading around.
Exactly. So we have that to do.
I might have another pair of Cortez on the way.
We have another pair of Cortez that we need to do. We also have I have done a video of the 4 pairs of Dunk highs that I've got in the 15-year collection.
You may need to redo that if you're.
Well, that is true.
If your rumor is true.
If my rumor is true. Yep. So we've got that to do, and we may do a little on foot Day of the Dead.
Oh, yes.
Kind of outfit thing with SJ. We may do that. SJ might even do my makeup for that, which is slightly got me concerned. Not so much for putting the makeup on, more for taking it off. I was thinking about this.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point.
We're going to have to get lots of makeup remover stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have like the full white face, so we're going for that skull look. It's going to be interesting. It is really going to be interesting. If you're on the old Instagram, don't forget to follow us. We are We are not Instagram.com. We're Pint of Stuff.
Pint of Stuff.
Pint of Stuff.
Pint of Stuff.
Pint of Stuff. I'll have a pint of stuff. No. And obviously we're on Twitter. Not there as much. SJ should get managing the media for us.
I need to be a bit more social.
And if you're in the world of Tumblr, you can probably find us on pintofstuff.com. And of course, people, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this kind of thing. You might even want to hit the notification bell, which is, I really do think it's about there. I think it might be. And give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you next week for another one of these live streaming sessions. No pre-edited stuff here, just live reaction and a little bit of silliness, which is obviously 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. New York. And what time are we on in the UK?
We are on 8 p.m.
And what?
Unless, do the clocks change next weekend?
We're still on 8 p.m. We're still on 8 p.m. And also...
Yeah, but that has effect. You see, you're laughing at me.
Oh, no,
but
that has...
does have an effect
Oh.
on the time with our American friends, because America and UK do change their clocks at different times.
We're going to get closer together.
So,
Go-
you know...
Going to move the US an
So I'll have
hour
to
closer.
keep an eye on that.
Yeah, so anyway, we'll be back for Streaming Sundays next week. Really appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe, as the sign says. And so, until next time.
Until next time.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Oh, and sleep well.